What is going on, folks? Sammy Original Guy here, aka Mr. Cannon from Advanced by Web, bringing you a ROM hack. We got a ROM hack here today, folks. That's what we got. Now, I was asked a little while ago by my good buddy Cartel to go ahead and try this ROM hack. This is a ROM hack called Back in the Black. This is by Ephraim225. Apparently, this one contains some stuff. It contains some stuff, folks. It contains brand new COs and, yeah, like a whole bunch of new stuff. New campaign, new war rooms, whole bunch of stuff. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess we're going to try it out. We're going to have a... give it the old college try, see what it's all about, check it out, see what's up, get some C ranks, and have ourselves a good, jolly old time. Now, I guess without further ado, we're just going to go ahead and try it. Hopefully, volumes and everything are okay. If they're not, well, we'll just have to do something about that eventually. But hopefully you're all having a fantastic day. We're going to jump right into it, though, because my time is limited. My time is always limited, folks. I have no idea how much time I'll have. I don't know if my kiddo's going to wake up or not. But hopefully she stays sleeping. That would be absolutely wonderful. Alrighty, folks. Campaign time, folks. Advance Wars Alpha. ROM hack by Ephraim225. Thanks for playing. And now, our story begins. Mantis, I have need of you. Lord Sturm, what is your command? We are executing the plan sooner than expected. I will inform the others. We shall begin moving right away. Our objective is clear, is it not? We have been made aware of the necessary steps. Black Hole lacks the necessary resources for a full-scale invasion. And we cannot expect trickery to fool the world again, can we? They would expect it this time. You are correct. Yes. They will not attack one after last time. Yes. This time, the plan is to set a trap of sorts. We still have one peculiar resource we can call upon. Very well. The other commanders and myself will take our positions. We strike at your command, my Lord Sturm. Do not fail me. Never, my lord. Commencing Project Alpha. So apparently that's one of the new characters, folks. That is Mantis. He's a black hole CO of sorts. So cool. We'll probably be seeing a little bit more of him later. How much later? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. We'll find out how much more later we'll be seeing him. Now let me just adjust this. This needs to go like right there. Okay. Commander Nell to Commander Summer. Come in, Summer. Summer here. Good to hear from you, Nell. Likewise, I'm happy to hear Orange Star has new commanders. Hello, Cartel. Passing the final tests was quite a challenge. Hello, Barry. Field training isn't that hard, is it? Well, to be honest, I was taking my test along with John. Oh, John. Oh, no wonder. You get along better with Surge and Bessie. Okay, so we have a bunch of new COs. That's true. But I go wherever I'm needed in Orange Star. I don't think it's older Sammy. It's somebody completely different. In that case, how would you like to take on your first mission? Absolutely! I wasn't expecting a mission so soon. Though, well, It's just a recon, but that's perfect for a warm-up. Understood. What are the details? Sammy reported spotting unusual sightings during a patrol. We're taking tank tracks and exploded shells in the bushes. In other words, evidence of fighting where there should be none. Yet, we are no longer at war. Peculiar. Very peculiar. That's correct. Thanks to Andy, that is. Yeah, my boy Andy ending the war. That's what I'm talking about. Folks, say what you want about Andy. He's the hero. He's the hero that we need in these desperate times. That's correct. All right. And Max and Sammy, too. Pfft, whatever. They helped a little bit. Yeah, absolutely. At any rate, I'd like you to do some scouting in the areas we suspect the most. Could you adjust the uneven pixel size? Is it uneven? I don't even know how you would adjust that. Oh, and speaking of John, could you take him along with you? What? You want me? Why? You both need the field experience. He's newer than you, of course. Let's take him along, show him the ropes, and report your findings back to me. Serge and Bessie are in the area. Call on them for assistance too. Yes, as you command now. I will look after John. Come now, this isn't babysitting. Have some fun while you're at it. Yes, have some terrific fun out in the desperate war zones of Advance Wars. John Advance Wars himself, Sulfurant. That's right. Isn't this the Mario theme? Do 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 do. Boop 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 boop. This is definitely the Mario theme. All right, this is a 1-star mission. A 1-star mission, folks. That's what we got. All right. It's going to be the most difficult mission of all time. We're fighting a clown. Don't let the enemy pass the bridge. This must be John. Orders from Lord Sturm. You are to approach the enemy now. Showtime already. But, my makeup isn't done yet. Sturm's orders are final. We've gone over the plan. Yeah, about the plan. You sure I can't just do a frontal assault? We cannot allow them to discover us this quickly. Eliminate the scouting party quickly. Understand? Yeah, I got it. Okay. Clown girl can't have her fun. A new start. That's what we got here today, folks. Now, I have absolutely no idea what these characters are all about. But we'll find out. Yeah, exactly. We can't allow them to discover us quickly. Make sure you wear the stealth clown makeup. The stealthiest makeup of all time. So, Summer, you doing anything this weekend, maybe? Like, me? I don't know. Let's see. We're on patrol, John. Stay professional. Please stay professional. Come on. What else do I do when nothing's going on? Keep your eyes forward and stand at attention. Oh, that's easy. I'm always at attention. Oh my god. Oh my god. The innuendos. I'm telling you. Then, why haven't you noticed the battle in progress? There's a battle in progress. Oh my god. What? Skirmish is here? Who are these guys? It looks like they decided to strike at the intelligence team. Who? You know, I don't really know much about this ROM hack so far, but I'm gonna probably go on a whim here and say that John is probably not the guy that should be running the intelligence team. I'm just throwing it out there. I don't know much about the guy, but, you know, it doesn't seem like he's the sharpest tool in the shed so far. All right. We'd better defend ourselves, John. Take command of the team. Me? You want me to be in charge of the men? Ugh. Against my better judgment, yes. Yes. Against my better judgment, you are in charge of the men. Nell's orders were to get you some field experience. So, here it is. Unless you forgot everything you learned in field training. I must have fallen asleep sometime around mission 11 or so. Mission 11, I don't know. Is that when, like, air units come in? Are we going to have another... What's it, airport guy? I don't know. When I woke up, the computer had frozen for some reason. In that case, you should know enough to handle this battle, I would hope. It looks like the troops took some damage already. Help them out. Will you be impressed if I win? Maybe. Alright, folks, so what have we learned so far? We have learned that basically to become an Orange Star commander, it takes relatively no skill, and all you gotta do is show up and do 10 missions of field training, and you can command your own army in the Orange Star army. So, very cool, very neat, very nice indeed. Alright, so we gotta check out the COs, folks. John, the youngest officer in the Orange Star. Though inexperienced, he has great potential. His hit is friends. His miss is dating, which seems kind of weird. Seems kind of weird considering that he was just trying to pick up what's-her-face there. So maybe his miss is dating because he's just so terrible at picking up women. I don't know. That's possibly what it is, folks. It looks like he's got a red solo cup in his hand, too, so you know he's ready to party. All right, folks. John Advance Wars. All units receive a bonus to attack equal to 25 minus 5 for each unit of the same type in John's army. Floors at minus 20. Okay, so all units receive a bonus to attack equal to 25 minus 5 for each unit of the same type. So I think that means that he needs a very diverse army. So you can't rely on like just one type of unit, I guess? Okay. Power stance. Boosts the attack and defense of all units by 20. And firepower is multiplied by 5% for every unique type of unit in John's army. And all units also gain 20 extra defense. Okay, so everything starts at base 20, but they lose 5, or base 25. Yeah, the power sounds pretty good, Soul, that's for sure. But they lose 5 for each type, so that means... Yeah, okay, That's interesting. All right, okay. Fortune. Whoa. Fortune's got good fortune over here. All right. An ex-circus performer drafted by Black Hole. Very unpredictable. Her hit is juggling. And her miss is business. Okay, cool. All units do 10% damage for each foot soldier adjacent to them. Each units do 10 extra damage for each foot soldier adjacent to them or enemy. Ally or enemy transport units lose 10% defense power. Okay. So her transports are weak, but her foot soldiers will increase the firepower of her units. So this is a character that benefits from infantry spam. Interesting. Okay, so acrobat. All units can move one space further this turn. Okay. All right. Mirror flip. +1 move and direct combat units switch position with the targeted enemy. This doesn't work with navy units. What? Oh my god. Okay, this is gonna get wacky. This is gonna get absolutely wacky, folks. Okay. I gotta read that again. Hold on. Okay, so mirror flip. So +1 move and direct combat units switch position with targeted enemy. Okay, so you go in for an attack, and then it switches. Oh, that could be like, I don't know. That could be interesting. Okay. Okay, so these guys. Okay, so these guys lose 5% firepower, so they're sitting at 120. These guys lose 5%. This guy's good. This guy's good. And this is like, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this is like interesting. Okay. All right, folks. Okay. We're going to go to the old standard no visuals because, yeah, time. Just a quick reminder, John. Yes, Summer. I remember how to give orders. I'm good. Oh, really? Did you read the entire README file? People read this? I didn't read the README files. Okay. That's what I thought. Then I should inform you. Treaded units can cross rivers. What? Check the movement cost to confirm. It's tough to cross rivers, but it will be important for this battle. That's all. Carry on. Oh my lord. Wait, hold the phone. Oh my god. My god, we can go over the rivers, folks. This is a game changer. Oh my god. Wait. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it's like 4 moves to get over the river, I guess. Yeah, 4 move. That's right. Okay. Dang. Dang, as some people would say. All right. Well. Time to just do basic Advance Wars plays, folks. That's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing some basic Advance Wars plays. We're going to bait some people in here. Ah, the APC. I'm sure you know. It supplies units and carries foot soldiers. Got it. It can also do something else. Do you want to know what that is, John? I want to know what it is. The enemy can't shoot it. Can't not shoot it when given the chance. Oh, yeah. The enemy can't not shoot it when given the chance. Okay, John, how often do you use an APC in this manner? Anyways, we're outfitting our APCs with construction material. You can build a runway on plains or a harbor on shoals. Interesting. These can offer supplies to air and sea units respectively. Do this with the build command. But there aren't any air units on this battle. The defense of these buildings is pretty good too. Interesting. Okay, so you can build temporary airports, but the one thing that they're really trying to hammer in here is the temporary airports are probably 3-star terrain, so you can make your own 3-star terrain wherever you want, provided that there's a plane. As a result, the APC cannot refuel from any source whatsoever. Okay. Special fuel. What's special fuel? Is it different from normal fuel? Wait. I know. All that Scotch in Hatchie's wine cellar. Oh my god. How did you know what's in Hatchie's wine cellar? How did he know what was in Hatchie's wine cellar? That's a good question. Alright, well. Let's do a little buildy poo and see how it goes. Okay, so that's just treaded units that can go over the river too. That's not tires, so. Tires can't go over the river. Unfortunately, we'll just keep a tank here on the HQ because it's nice. All right, folks. Are those reinforcements? I don't remember selling any tickets to this show. Well, nothing left to do but kick back and enjoy the ride. All right, folks. Tires in shambles, yeah. So much tire hate in this game. I'm telling you. They hate tires. Alrighty, folks. The infantry, he did what he was supposed to do, folks. He's here. He baited in the attack. That's the most important thing. That's all he needed to do, so he can go over here. He's going to have a good time over there. We're going to do 97% damage to this guy over here. Game's lagging a bit. Well, it's probably just because my computer is a big pile of poo. But I will exit out all of my stuff. Quit out of that. I'll even quit out of Discord, folks. Hopefully that'll run a little bit better, but, you know, poo. Poo computers, folks. I have whichever emulator is the one that I have, which is probably just the normal emulator. My GBA, that's the one I have. Okay, we're gonna do that. Then we're gonna attack this guy. Boom! Fatty damage. Alright, there we go. The fattest damage in Advance Wars, folks. Look at this man just sitting on my HQ. What does he think he's doing? What do you think you're doing? Get off my HQ. Bruh. He won't be able to resist. Wait. He might. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Protection. I did abandon it. I know. But I abandoned it for a reason. I'm telling you. Yeah, you can go in for the attack. It's fine. It's not going to help you, though. I've become too powerful. I will build it, though. I'll finish building it. Gonna build it right there. One. I will be able to attack. Interesting. Classic AI arty wall. That's right. That's what it's all about. It's all about that AI arty wall. All right, the fun is just starting. Get ready. Oh wait, you know what? If she attacks, or is this a co-power? Okay, this is just a co-power. It's just a co-power, folks. False alarm. Everything's okay. We don't gotta worry about it. I was thinking that could be the super, but it wasn't. So we're good. All right. Boom. We're gonna sit in that. We're gonna sit in the river. Nice. This is something I've never done in Advance Wars, so I'm pretty excited for this, folks. There's a brand new. Oh yeah. Build. Boom. There we go, folks. Oh yeah. There we go. Got a runway. Gonna run away with it. Tank on a river. Let's flip and go. All right. End that turn. Tank on a river. Yes, Valyar. In this ROM hack, tanks can go on rivers, folks. That's what it's all about. Look at this nice little terrain. Boom. Boom. Get out of here. All right, cool. That was fun. That was fun. 10 out of 10 would destroy it again. All right. Boom. I'm going to go over here. Attack this guy. I'm going to take care of this guy. Boom. It's only treads. So units that have treads are going to be able to go over rivers at the cost of 4 movements. That's what's going to be happening here. Cost 4 movement. Get over the river. Have yourself a good time. See? 1, 2. Oh, I have a co-power. All right. I don't remember what this does. I'll win for sure. Ah, there we go. Power stance. All right, it's going to do something. That involves red solo cups and getting lit. What does it do again? Let's go ahead and see. Power stance. So boost the attack and defense of all units by 20. Okay, so it's just a base 20% firepower boost. There we go. 66%. Doesn't get the kill. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate indeed. I'm actually highly disappointed by this right now. Well, that's okay, because we're just going to move over here and just whatever. It'll be fine. It's a Kanbai. Got that Kanbai energy over here. All right. Day 7. It was probably really easy to actually complete this mission in like less amount of time, but we don't care about that. We don't care about less amount of time, folks. It's all about experimentation. How's that, Summer? I never saw it coming. Impressive. You have proven that you did, in fact, pass field training. Aw, come on. I can't tell you where these units came from, but I see a retreating unit. John, hold this position. I'll give chase. What? Wait. You sure? Could be dangerous. Could be dangerous, folks. Can't be that bad. If you manage to defeat them, John. But I want to know who's behind this. I need more information. Later. I don't get to see Summer in action. Too bad.
Mission complete.
Mission complete. Guys, we got an S rank. Got an S rank over here, folks. That's just a taste of my skill. If this guy is the youngest member of the Orange Star Army, I wonder how old he is. And canonically, how long has actually passed since the events of Advance Wars 2? Because if this guy's the youngest guy, he's walking around with a flippin', what I'm just assuming is a cup full of liquor. So he's got to be at least of drinking age, which in some places is a minimum of 18, at least in the West. The story takes place between Advance Wars 1 and Advance Wars 2. This dude looks like, bro, he looks like he's flipping 30. He looks like he's like 30. And like, you know, he never got past that college stage. It's like he's still trying to go to frat parties and like pick up like 18-year-olds or something. Nasty. Nasty. Anyways, I'm busting this guy's balls a little bit too much. I'm sure he's probably fine. Defeat the mysterious prototype tank. A prototype tank? No. No, folks. Folks. It can't be. It cannot be. Please tell me we don't got to get some soap in here this quickly. I hope not. John, I'm glad you called. You have a report? Of course. Now, where's that piece of paper? There it is. Okay, we found units from an unknown faction. Unknown? Well, what can you tell about them so far? Well, their uniforms, tank armor, all have this deep violet color to them. And, violet? But that's... it couldn't be. I know. Purple is like the tackiest color you could wear. Purple lightning people right now are just like dying. I'll pretend I didn't hear that. I guess Nell's dying too. I insulted Nell to her face and he didn't even know. Poor Nell. John, I know Summer said to stay behind, but I want you to follow her. We don't know if this is a dangerous faction. I don't want her alone out here. Oh, and another thing. Any color can look good. Over and out. Over and out, folks. I wonder what that was all about. That's right. Some people can rock purple, folks. Purple is the color of royalty, after all. Royalty And I mean, that's it, I guess. I can't think of what else purple would be good for, but purple is the color of royalty, folks, so you gotta watch out for purple. These people are royal. Royal pain in the butt. Ah. We have you surrounded. Come out with your hands up. No can do. Taking my hands off the wheel would be very bad. What in the... You're the enemy CEO, but you're a clown. Hey, do you got something against clowns? Ah, she's sticking her tongue out. I'll have you know, clowns were once tactical masterminds of the kingdom. I hate clowns. The one I hired ruined my 16th birthday. Whatever you are, you're going to answer my questions. There'll be time for that after showtime. Check this out. I'm going to demonstrate a new tank we've been working on. A new tank? What? It was a trap after all. Whatever. If it's just one tank, we'll blow it up in no time. There's only one catch. You gotta find me first. Sammy once warned me about fighting in the darkness. Luckily, these mountains will make excellent vantage points. We gotta fight in the shade, folks. Alright, so we got CEO Summer. So Summer, commander of Orange Star's Grunt Platoon. Able to drive a car with exceptional skill. Her hit is racing, and her miss is crime. Don't like crime. Clowns. Why'd it have to be clowns? It's always got to be clowns, folks. It's always got to be clowns. Cannon fodder, it's all about the clowns. Clowning around. Foot soldiers have plus 20% attack power and capture 25% faster. Non-foot soldiers, direct combat units lose 10% attack power. So she's like a nerfed Sammy. Boost power. Foot soldiers gain plus 1 movement and capture 50% faster. Foot soldiers attack power is elevated to 140% as well. And boost fire. Foot soldiers gain plus 2 movement and capture 100% faster. Capturing or completing a capture increases attack power for the rest of the turn. Interesting. Okay. So you capture something and then you're able to do more damage. I thought this was a racing CEO though. So she's a racing CEO, but she's all about foot movement. Wait, she's got a victory march that's only 6 stars. What? What? That's kind of terrifying, actually. Ain't gonna lie. Flintstones Racing. Yeah, this must be what it is. Nerf Sammy with buff victory march. Yeah, that's what it is. Is it hiding in the corner? No. Wouldn't that be terrifying? It's just hiding in the corner the whole time. Well, we got no intel, folks. Absolutely no intel. Don't know nothing. Alright. Day 1. Oh my god, it's a soiled abomination. Folks. It's a soiled abomination. Smelliest unit advance was by Webb. We are going to be needing a hearty amount of soap to wash away this stink. And luckily, these rockets are full of soap. We've got so much soap here, we don't even know what to do with it. Now, the question is the AI going to be able to cheat and see where I am? Let's see. Yep. Alright, they got 1 classiest unit in Advance Wars, and they got 1 Soda Abomination, which has now been destroyed. We don't got to worry about him anymore. He's gone. He's out of here. This might be a terrible idea, actually. What is going to happen? Oh my god. I actually did call my daughter the Soda Abomination for the first 6 months. It's pretty funny. It was highly entertaining, I'm not gonna lie. I even made like one of those Dark Souls boss videos out of it. It was fantastic. 10 out of 10, don't regret. F-Zero music, eh? It's attacking my rocket. I do get +1 movement, right? Infantry assault. Ah! I don't know if it's F-Zero music though. I'm not like too familiar with the F-Zero soundtrack. Got it all the way down to 5, folks. Ooh. Folks, we unfortunately have destroyed the Classiest unit in Advanced Wars by Web. Classy medium tank is down, folks. Now the big question is, are we going to be able to win this by route, or is it going to be by HQ capture? 41%? Ah, it's going to be by HQ capture. All right. Bada bing, bada boom. Hey, we worked hard on that tank. Even if it was a prototype, that hurt. Summer, you're all right. Who's this cutie? John, what are you doing here? Cutie? Yeah, I mean, check her out. You can't just call her cute. Just look at her. She's a clown. Aw, are you jealous? This guy's got good taste. It's into I don't know if I would want to. I mean, what is that, like a juggalo? He's into juggalo girls, I guess. I don't know. I guess it'd probably be like kind of goth, I guess, but I don't know. Anyways, so the name's Fortune. I don't care. What are these units of yours doing here? I can't tell you that in the first act. It'll ruin the drama. This is fun and all, but this isn't a game, you know. Oh, yes it is. A little game called War. Oh my god. This is like Lash's best friend. Jesus. But it's a little more advanced. It's a little more advanced than a war. An advanced war, perhaps? Ah, she said the thing. She said the thing, folks. Oh my god. Flippin'. That's it. Directed by Michael Bay. Alright. Do we take that as a formal declaration of war then? Oh. That's not in the script. For now, we're just messing with you. If you want to know more, you're going to have to win the game. Oh, but I will tell you, the handsome man over there, one little thing. We're working further on a prototype at the lab somewhere. You better go find it. Awesome! I got intel out of the enemy. Quick patting yourself on the back. She escaped in a car. After her. Oh my god.
Mission complete.
She got away in a car. Probably a clown car. War is not a circus, I hope. Well, folks, I have to say, so far, this ROM hack is 10 out of 10. Dialogue alone. Love it. Good stuff. Do 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 do. Save complete. All right, folks. So now we got 2 new missions. All right. This one is some dude, and this one is some girl. Okay, so we got a dude and we got a girl. So are we gonna do the dude or are we gonna do the girl? The dude is a 2-star. Girl's a 1-star. See what the 1-star review is all about. We're gonna do this one. Capture the enemy lab before they secure it themselves. Interesting. We have to capture the enemy lab. And we're playing as Grit Girl.
Mission start.
The dialogue in the first about 2 countries is good, then it got a little flat for me. Well, luckily that's probably the only thing that's flat in this entire ROM hack. So, where's the lab? Oh, so this is where the lab is supposed to be. That's right. Apparently they developed a tank. I fought there. Ain't no other option then. I'll blast them from a mile away. Naturally. Thanks again for answering my call, Bessie. You kidding? I never pass up the opportunity for target practice. Orange Star needs a sharpshooter after that 2-timing Grit left us. Ha! Grit. 2-timing. 2-timing? I thought you liked Grit. He left us for our enemy. That's no good. That is true. Grit did leave the Orange Star Army for Blue Moon. Possibly to avoid some drama. Relationship drama. But he did leave. So it's very unfortunate. We aren't Blue Moon's enemies anymore, Bessie. Who cares? He's gone and I'll surpass him at gunplay real fast. Watch. Alright. She says that, but she still mimics him in many ways. Alright. Let's see how this one goes. Sharpshooting. So this is going to be Grit. Grit Light. Grit Plus? I don't know. You made it here. Welcome to our lab. The commander's really a clown? You gotta be kidding me. What's next? A robot commander? Possum spit. I thought you were joking. I wish I was. Let's capture her so we can restore normality. This country's so boring with people like you running it. Ooh, I know. How about we make this fight just a teensy bit more interesting? We ain't got time for games. Unless it's 7-card stud, no limit. No way. Everyone's got full houses in that game. But how about this? I'll let you try out that new prototype tank. That is, if you can get to the lab before I do. There's something mighty fishy about that. Something mighty soapy about that. I don't know. You're right, but that tank could be exactly what we need. There's quite a lot of powerful enemy units. We need more power. Wasn't planning on just letting them win anyhow, Summer. Alright, Clown Girl, let's see if you can handle a rodeo. Alrighty, folks. So, we got a new CEO, Bessie. A cowgirl from the land of Orange Star seems to hold Grit in very high regard. Does she hold Grit in very high regard? Because it sounds like she was just trash talking him the entire time here, folks. But her hit is shootouts and miss is reloading. Indirect combat units have +1 attack range. Damage decreases by 5 for every tile that separates an indirect from its target. Okay, so the farther you are, the more damage you do. Interesting. Indirect combat units have +2 attack range. They also have +20 attack in addition to the usual bonus. Showdown, +3 attack range. They also have -80 attack power, but firing does not end their turn. What? So does that mean they can just like fire like non-stop, or does that mean that they're able to move and then attack? Anyways, for those of you that are just coming in, we'll go over Fortune again here. Fortune is an ex-circus performer drafted by Black Hole. Very unpredictable. All units do plus 10 damage for each foot soldier adjacent to them. Ally or enemy transport units lose 10% defense power. All units can move one space further with the power Acrobat. Mirror Flip. Plus 1 move and direct combat units switch positions with the target enemy. This does not work with Navy units. Okay, so if she can attack constantly with just really weak attacks, well, wouldn't she still get the normal bonus, though? Because it doesn't say that the normal bonus doesn't apply. So if she's firing from really far away, I mean, it might not be too bad. Oh, yeah, look at that, folks. That's nice. All right, so missiles can fire 4 spaces plus 1. So that's cool. We got the based missiles again here. That is a lot of dudes. Okay, so we have to get this lab in order to get the dreaded soiled abominations. So we can draft the soiled abominations to our side of the field so that we can destroy them a little bit quicker. All right, so the other thing, folks, remember that we can go right across the rivers. So we technically don't have to, like, go all the way around, but I don't know. I don't know if it's really... I don't know. I just don't know what we're supposed to do for this one yet. I'm just gonna just play it out and just do whatever, and we're just gonna... That's it. We're just gonna do whatever. No, that was not where I meant to put that guy, but whatever. So we also have to make sure that these mechs do not perish because we need them to capture the lab. So that is very important. Very important indeed. Very strong rocket. I think we can pretty much just leave the HQ, though. We don't really have to worry about it too much. I don't think the HQ is going to be, like, under threat, like, ever. So, we won't worry about that. We'll just send everything up north and just do whatever. Probably shouldn't have left the mech down there by itself, though. That might actually be a terrible idea. Yep, I think that's going to be a terrible idea. Probably one of the worst ideas I've had in this entire ROM hack so far. And I haven't had too many ideas in this ROM hack yet. So, yeah, that's it's going to be a problem. That is going to be a problem. Let's bring this guy down here. We'll bring this guy right here. Okay. It's going to be great. It's going to be a great move, folks. Okay. Attack that guy. Bring this guy back. Swap. Attack. You ate one strawberry in October and it tasted good. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. I had a strawberry the other day too, actually. It was pretty good. These guys just going up and attacking. What do they think they are? That's gotta go. So I have to be like this close in order to attack that. Yeah, the copters are kind of like the killer of fun. They are a fun killer, that is for sure. That guy is gonna have +1 movement, more likely than not. Stay up there. Okay. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Alright. We're safe. We're safe from the copters, folks. Alright, we'll have +1 movement for, or +1 range to attack that guy when he starts to cap, so we won't have to worry about that. So let's attack this. Attack the medium tank before he completely destroys us all. So that's the last thing we need. We don't need the classiest unit taking us all out this quickly. %. Oh yeah. I'm gonna go here. Okay. Much slower defense than the tank. It's like the old mid tank, eh? A super co-power. Oh, she might swap some places with some dudes. Mirror flip. Okay, let's see. Let's see what's gonna happen here. My God. God, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it so much. It looks so weird. Okay. Yeehaw! It's time for a big showdown, folks. Biggest showdown in Advance Wars. Right here. Oh, cartel. It's sarcasm. I don't actually hate it. It's just sarcasm. That's all. That's all it is, folks. It's actually kind of neat. Very unique. Very different. But it's so unique and different that I'm going to be like, oh my God, it's so different. Oh my Lord. What are we going to do? How are we supposed to function in this society? Join these fellas together. Oh, I guess I could have just used that to attack. I completely forgot that I even had a missile. Alright, day 5, folks. Are we going to lose due to join cap? We did not. Alright. Get an extra day, folks. And we even get an artillery in position. Okay, here we go. Here we flip and go, folks. Wait, how far can these guys shoot? Right there. Okay. I'm going to sacrifice the artillery. It's gonna happen. It could be an easy ROM hack, but you see, I'm gonna be silly. I'm gonna just be silly the whole time. What? Wait. What just happened up here? Oh, yeah. He can go over the river. Durr. My gosh. I forgot about the river, folks. Forgot about the river. Okay. Well. We are going to do some attacks. How many caps does this have? 6? Yeah, we're fine. Do that. I'm gonna attack this guy. Gonna attack that. And then we will do that attack. Cool. Very cool. Alright. Everything's fine. Everything's okay. We're fine. Do what you do, Mr. APC. Lure in the attack. For he could do no other. Do the old Caparino. Could actually just use the power here. She said something about bullets, folks. That's what she did. I don't know what it was. Attack that. Attack this. Okay, there we go. That's it. That's it. That's all, folks. We're going to capture the lab. I'm going to splat you good. So you know it would be super funny, though? I know it's just it's just direct combat units, but if she swapped places, like with indirect combat units, that would be pretty funny too. Oh wait, you know what? Actually, I had a thought here. You know what would be really, really interesting from this character is if somebody's going for an HQ capture and they're guaranteed to get the capture next turn no matter what you do. You can just move up with a direct combat unit and attack the infantry that is capping the HQ and just automatically stop the capture. And it doesn't even matter how much damage you do, because they'll just swap places. Neat. It's actually pretty cool. All right. I missed what she said. Probably something about indirects. All right. So direct or indirect, it's packed a punch. This is a huge boost for us. Looks like there's only one of it, though. So take good care of it. All right. Oh, the mission's not over? I actually have to, like, finish the mission? What? Oh, I thought it was just going to be over. What do you mean I have to continue? That wasn't part of the rules. That wasn't part of the game. Oh, I just accidentally weighted that unit too. Well, now I gotta move all these units. Ew, and we have a soil abomination. What's this guy doing here? I don't think that she's actually got, like, really anything else. Actually, if the enemy captures it, they will get a Neotank 2. Then you capture it back and get another one. Interesting. Interesting. Well, I don't want this thing. I can just sit there. I'll just sit there and do nothing. I would delete it, but apparently it's not letting me delete it, so. I don't know what button I would press. I'm using a keyboard, so it's kind of annoying. Oh, we're gonna be playing this game, are we, Mr. APC? All right, I see how it is. I see how it is. We're just gonna be running away the whole time. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm coming for you, though. All right, she stopped. She knows she's doomed. She cannot escape. All right. Big mech action over here, folks. It's coming in. Boom. There it is. I lost again. Ah, well, it's only one tank after all. We got plenty. We got plenty of those tanks at home, folks. And there she goes. That girl just ain't right. We better be on the lookout for more labs from here on out. So I'm guessing that probably if you just capture a lab on these missions, then you just get a free soiled abomination. Using their inventions against them will be critical to winning. Hope we find us a big gun to use. A gigantic cannon on a turret, maybe? She said the word. Hey, that's a really good idea. I gotta call her a resident mad genius. What in tarnation? Stop spying on our radio transmission. This is a public radio. They ain't even spying. We're not spying over here, folks. It's just public radio. Have we been talking on public radio this entire time? Oh no! They heard me talking about my cooking skills. Ah, I can't believe they fell for that. Ah, what a noob. Mission complete. Alright. Oh wow, would you look at that? We scraped an S rank again, folks. We're just slow. We're slow, but we did it. I'm gonna wrangle that clown. Got a wrangler. Wrangler good. Lassoed out. Alright, sharpshooting is complete, folks. Save current data over existing? Sure, why not? That's exactly what we're gonna be doing. Save complete. Alright. Got another mission here, folks. Enemy lab up ahead. Let's beat them to it. Now, before we do that, I'm just gonna run to the bathroom real quick. It's going to take me a grand total of not very long indeed. I will be back. Nobody gets a chair stream. There's no chair streams here, folks. Oh god, we gotta stay hydrated these days, folks. I'm coming off of being deathly ill for pretty much a week straight. Maybe even longer than a week, actually. Actually, yeah, I think it was longer than a week. And I'm still sick now, which is very unfortunate. It's been very little uploads this entire week. But we're going to get back into it this week. I'm trying to do better, Soul. I'm trying to do better every day. Every day, try to do a little better. Also, for those of you that don't know, or those of you that may be watching this stream later, Barry Valior over there in the chat. He's hosting a 2 versus 2 tournament on my Discord. So if you want to find a partner and participate in 2 versus 2 tournament, contact Barry or join the waiting rooms on Advance Wars by Web. Or just join my Discord and you can check it out there. The room is still full of smoke. I have not hit a bong in a very long time. Very long time indeed. I gave that stuff up a long time ago. Probably before I even started college. Cannon fodder, you signed up for it? Well, who's your partner? Who's your partner gonna be? There are people that are looking for partners still, so if you can't find a partner, we will find you a partner. It's gonna happen. I think even some notable folks have joined up, like Mr. Humita actually joined up today. I think Sulfurent actually joined too, which is gonna be absolute cinema. Alrighty, folks, so Fortune. This is where you said the new tank was. Yep. It's in the lab, just over the mountain. What's the catch? Catch? I got no idea what you're talking about. There's no catch. Don't mess with me, clown. You didn't see that. You didn't set that lab up just for me. Oh yeah, and Profeta 7 also joined. So there's some very strong folk in that tournament. So it's gonna be a for fun tournament, but whoever wins will be dubbed the greatest team champion of all time, of all teams. Nobody can ever defeat them in a team game ever. They'll hold that crown forever, and they will be able to brag about it as much as they possibly brag about it. You will just contact Valior, aka Barry, or I think they probably I think he has a he has games in the public chat or the public games that you can just join as well, and it's like the waiting room. Actually, kind of a neat way of doing it. But yeah, just find Barry. I think there's actually something about it in what is it? The events, the event committee chat in Advance Wars by Web Discord as well. Anyway, so don't mess with me, clown. You didn't set that lab up just for me. Well, I might have let slip its location to the enemy army. Ah! Why does Sturm let you get away with this? Never mind that. I've got to get to that lab. Valior. His Discord name is Valior. Or Barry. Barry Valior. Valior Barry. He's right above you in the chat, by the way. Gotta admit, I'm looking forward to seeing you run over that lab, Surge. Why? Everyone knows Max is way stronger than I am. What? You didn't know. Max has been on steroids the entire time. Oh, it's finally come out, folks. It's finally come out. Max is roided up. That's why he gets so mad. And that's why he's got such short range. Ah! Nell made him stop, though, after he accidentally tore her sleeves off. John, I'm almost certain you made all that up. It makes too much sense to be completely false. Don't you agree? Can we focus on the lab? The enemy's trying to get to it. We almost got here first. Wow, that's weird. Yeah, well, this whole thing is weird. Clown commanders, brand new tanks. Maybe we can check out that tank for ourselves. Let's get to the tank first. Alright, folks, we got it. It's flipping Guile's theme. Do, 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 do. It's amazing. Actually, you know what? 10 out of 10. Guile's theme. Dude, this guy's all natty. A bodybuilder from Orange Star. He and his men lift weights together for training. Hit is boxing. Miss is sumo. We'll be fighting in the streets here, folks. Alright, direct combat units inflict 5 damage times the fuel spent that turn. Indirects lose 1 range and 20 attack power. Okay, so he's basically just max, but like with extra steps. Sonic Boom! Thunderbolt. Firepower of direct combat rises to 40. And unit movement increases by 1. Thunder Rage. Direct combat units receive +1 movement, and attack power is boosted by 5 for every enemy destroyed this turn. Interesting. I feel like that could probably snowball, but I don't know. Alright, so yeah, I feel like Cop is probably much stronger. The only reason why the Super Co power could potentially be stronger is if you have like a bunch of weakened units already. But you would have to destroy over 8 units in order for it to actually like be good. So that's probably like not gonna be a thing. So I think we're just gonna stick to the old Thunderbolt here, folks. So as we know, Thunder has a potential chance to miss its targets most of the times. So Thunderbolt is just generally a much safer attack to be using. So that's what we're going to be doing. Anyway, so that's cool. He seems pretty neat. I don't know why his hit wouldn't be lifting weights, though. And also bodybuilders. I don't know if bodybuilders really do boxing too much. Because boxing is like a speed thing, right? I don't know. Seems kind of weird. Maybe he just likes watching boxing. Anyways, Volkner. Look at this smug butt face. An imposing figure in Black Hole's army. He uses brute force to achieve success. His hit is fighting and his miss is surge. Wow, so he just specifically hates surge. Very interesting. All units inflict +5 damage for each unit adjacent to the target, ally, or enemy. However, they also have -5% defense. Okay, interesting. So, units spend 3 more ammo this turn in exchange for up to 30% more attack power. And bullet barrage. So, units spend every round of ammo they have on their attack this turn. Damage bonus depends on the amount of ammo spent. So, I'm assuming that's probably 10% per ammo. So it's essentially, so this guy's a Death Ball CO, but he's also going to be using up all his ammo. So he can go up and he can do a big attack, but if he doesn't finish off his opponent, he's going to have no ammo to attack. And then he also has lower defense. So that's very... I don't know about that, folks. I don't know about that one. Hello, Biofreak Zor. Welcome to the stream. Yes, we are starting with a semi-stream to start off the week. I actually kind of also forgot that it was Monday today. Monday is a holiday right now. It is a holiday over here in the land of Canada. Canadian Thanksgiving is what it is, folks. It's what it is. I don't even know if there's going to be a chance for us to stop this. Maybe there will be. I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out here. Oh, we have the classiest unit in Advances by Web, folks. Classiest the medium tanks is going to be here. Oh my god, this is going to be absolute massacre. This is going to be the most massacre that you folks have ever seen in your entire lives. It's going to be great. Alright, folks. Here we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Got the APC flowing. Do some supplying. I feel like the HQ is probably relatively safe in this. I don't really see any reason why we would even have to defend it. Let's just not defend it and just see what happens, folks. Oh, we gotta just make sure this, though. Okay. Let's go here. And just go here. Cool. They're here. We have no choice but to fight for the new tank. That clown. I'll make her pay if I lose this one. He has a 4-star power. Wait, what? Oh my god. How much damage was that? Oh, the adjacent unit thing, right? No, wait, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta read this again. Plus 5% damage for each unit adjacent to the enemy target. Ah, I screwed up. All right, folks. All right, we made a critical error here. All right. This is going to be fine. It's going to be fine, but that was a pretty big critical error. Anyways, we're going to sneak one battlecopter past. Alright, so the trick to this is we're gonna have to, like, not completely deathball ourselves. We have to have, like, a guy in the front, and then, like, all of our forces, like, behind the guy. That's what we need. That's what we need to have happen over here. Okay. Because that was a lot of damage. That was, like, a lot of damage. Round 2, fight! Okay, this guy can go down here. I can't believe how much damage that did. Like, holy moly. Insanity. Absolute insanity. Wait, there's not, like, anything around. Okay. There's nothing around that can destroy me. Yet. The medium tank cannot reach me. Okay. And we got the superest of co-powers ready. I mean, the normalest of co-powers. That's what we got. Alright. Okay, everything's good. Everything's good. Alright, what's he gonna do? He's gonna try to cap that lab? He's not gonna get it. It's impossible. He will not be getting the laboratory today. Alright, let's see. Okay, wait, let me just check something. Okay, so direct combat units inflict 5 extra damage times the fuel spent that turn. Okay. I wonder if that counts towards the natural, like, 3 or 5 fuel or whatever the air unit uses. But essentially, so the farther we move, the more damage we're gonna do. That's kind of like, that's a thing that's very similar to, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Very similar to, what is it? Wargroove. Like, Wargroove has some mechanics like that. Yeah, because we do 31 there, and then we do 29 here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, and we can't do the full wrap around. I guess we can just attack this guy. Wait, 82. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 93%. Oh my god, it's so good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my god. Oh my god. 81% damage, folks. It's insane. It should be banned. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 111% damage. Oh my lord. %48 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god. 126% damage. Okay. Alright, folks. Okay. You know what? Alright. I think this guy might be... This guy might be way stronger than Max, folks. This is an absolutely busted power. Busted. Completely busted. Insane. Insane power. Might be the strongest character in Advance Wars. Get lost, you can't compare to my powers. It doesn't even matter. Like, you just completely, like, destroyed your entire army. Ah, this guy's wearing, like, one of those, like, winter mitts that has no fingers. He's wearing one of the middies. What a dork. What a dork. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 42% damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. That's the farthest that we can move. It's one of my first friends I made on the website. Cannon Fodder decided to join the things, boys. Cannon Fodder has joined the thing. Oh my gosh. Now we must all defeat Cannon Fodder. Well, welcome aboard, Cannon Fodder. Should be a fantastic little time. Cannon Fodder, the man on the website that has my YouTube link in his profile, saying something about Neo-Tanks being the best units in Advance Wars. Heresy. Absolute heresy. I know, he does have it in the profile. We got the lab. That new tank is ours to use. Alright, we got ourselves a soiled abomination. It looks strange, alright, but I like the firepower of this thing. Time to use it and mop up the rest of the enemy units. Alright, we are not going to use this unit at all. And it's going to sit there and be very shameful. That's what it's going to do. Shame. Absolute shame. This man thinking that he can capture. One, 2, 3. 99% damage. Oh my lord. Insane. Insane amounts of damage, folks. Just, it's too much. Should be banned. That's a wrap for this area, but I don't see that clown commander. Where's that clown commander? There's definitely a lot of pre-deployed missions on this ROM hack. Normally she sticks out like a sore thumb. Makes me wonder what army would recruit somebody like that. Same reason any of us get recruited, John. John Advance Wars, folks. You mean co-powers? That's right. COs feel the pain of every unit that take damage in battle. Gifted commanders channel that pain into a boost for their men. A CO power meter. Is that how it is? Is that the story behind it, folks? The COs feel the pain of every lost unit, and that's what gives them the strength to use a co-power. We can figure out a potential power not long after the person turns 13. Most civilians don't have powers, which makes those who do valuable. Huh. I didn't think it was weird how Orange Star's officers are, what? Tried out for the army of my own volition. Others aren't so lucky. I wonder what the situation for that clown girl is. What is her situation? Fortune. Gotta love the irony.
Mission complete.
I think lore-wise, it's something silly like the thrill of battle, but we all know they are court-sanctioned military wizards, basically. It's basically what they are. Advance Wars COs are just wizards. Yo, wizard Andy. Schwartz COs are energy vampires. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. I don't disagree with that, folks. Energy vampires, wizards. As long as I'm here, Orange Star is safe. You know what? They probably are. They probably are. That's pretty sure Surge is probably the most busted CO in this entire game. Thunderstorm. My god. Insane power. Alright, folks. Well, we have successfully completed the mission. CO select. Okay, so we get to select the CO for this one. So, enemy at 3 sea and land. Outwit them and capture the HQ. Interesting.
Mission start.
You're telling me they put a lab on an island out at sea? Yep. They must want us to produce tanks where we wouldn't expect it. Especially since the wide open sea ain't worth holding. Huh. Seems like the enemy disagrees. Which of us should go after that lab? You mean we're actually going? We can't just let them do as they please, Bessie. Well, I couldn't rightly do much at sea. You do well with battleships, just like your old friend. Grit isn't a friend anymore, Summer. But apparently she holds Grit in high regards. And yet you dress like him, talk like him, fight like him. They ain't worth the saliva. You just send me in if you please. Do. Okay, so we have to choose either Bessie or we have to choose Summer. So Summer was all about infantry, right? Bessie is all about grit. I guess we're gonna pick... I don't know. We'll just pick Summer. We'll just go with standard old Summer. Rachel Light. That's what she is. Ocean Waves. Alright, folks. Here we go. Ocean Waves. Got battleships over here. Hey, what gives? You're actually coming for the lab out here? At least you can wash off that garish makeup in the water. But this is my skin, I'll have you know. I don't even want to know how that's possible. Yeah, you don't. Now keep away from my toys, please. Alrighty, folks. So apparently, alright, folks. Apparently, Fortune. This is her natural skin. This isn't makeup or nothing. She's just naturally like that. It's like the Joker. Got some Jokerage over here. Okay, so there's a laboratory. One laboratory. And we have naval units. Naval units and laboratories. That's what we got going on here. And how do we want to play this? Freaking out on audio. It's not quite past my bedtime yet. We have exactly 1 hour before I need to have bedtime. So about cruisers. Possum Spit, Summer. I know how to use a cruiser. I'm aware of that. Just don't forget that they can fire on any ship now. That's what I'm flipping talking about. They're even allowed to carry helicopter units. Oh my god. All ships also move on shoals. Okay, so we're shoaling it up over here. When is that ever useful? Don't ask me, but you never know. Some situations could be handy. All right, cool. Very cool, very neat, very nice indeed. But can they go over bridges? Yes, they can. All right, so, yep, that's going to be very interesting. Very interesting indeed. We got to watch out. Okay, we're going to wait. We're going to dive. And we're going to dive. We're going to form the line. Form the great line over here. Battleships can go over bridges. Or maybe under bridges, depending on... Oh, hey, look, we got a gunboat. We got the gunboat, folks. Okay, here we go. Flipping, getting all Days of Ruiny up in here. So, what's this ship here? Never seen it before. Green-nosed Captain Drake proposed this vessel, the gunboat. It's inexpensive and can carry your foot soldiers very quickly. Oh, okay, they definitely go over. They full jump over the bridge. It's pretty clear. One shot. What in tarnation was he thinking? The rubber duck in my bathtub would make a better weapon. Well, its transportation ability is what's most important at the moment. The lab is located on the island to the north, so let's go get it. Alright, well, I'm not going to just go and drop something over there, because there's some flipping tanks. So that's just a terrible idea, and we're not going to be doing it. Oh wait, can battleships attack air units though? That's one of the big questions here. Like, are they going to be able to attack air units? Do I have to watch out for this? Oh yeah, and I can do this too. Boom. Ha! Terrifying. Oh, I can only drop... Ugh. I can only load up one, huh? Terrible. That's right, Soul. We got the gunboats. Pure gunboat action over here, folks. That's what it's all about. Perfect. They didn't expect my wall to be so powerful. %, 27%. Amazing. All right, cool. It's been done. But do battleships attack air? I need to know this. Do the battleships attack the air units? I don't know. Hopefully they don't. That'd be very... I would be very sad if they do. Indeed. Very sad indeed. Just gonna move that there. Is she gonna cop? Is she gonna cop me? She doesn't cop. Okay. It's got like the funniest like theme song. It's like doot doot doodly doot doot doop 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 derp 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 derp. Okay. Does this cover? It covers. Okay, so we don't want to do that just yet. And how far does this shoot? How far does this shoot? We are going to move right here. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to move right there because that's our best option. It's best spot. Best spot to be. Best spot in the house. Is it +1 movement? What if you could use those COs in Advanced Wars by Web? Well, it would probably... Some of them might be broken. I'm not gonna lie. Like that Max Man. My god. My god. Surge might be the most broken character in Advanced Wars. He might not be, but he might be. He's definitely on the list of things that could potentially be broken. There we go. We have landed. But it would be neat. Would be neat. It would be interesting, you know, one day if Advanced Wars by Web did come out with like some custom COs. It would be kind of interesting. I don't think it would necessarily be like, you know, a very needed thing or anything, but it would be kind of neat, you know. Maybe not have them in like a competitive fashion, but just like casual play. Have some different COs. Could be neat. Cause like Tiny Wars does it. Cause Tiny Wars has custom COs. And there are even custom COs that you can play like competitively, like I'm pretty sure. Like they have Zao and they have like a couple other guys too. Boost fire. Oh boy. %. Let's go. Oh, we got ourselves a soiled abomination, folks. The most soiledest of abominations. 42% damage. Let's go. Gunboat getting value. That's what I'm talking about. Pure value. Yeah, custom COs would be cool. The only problem is like there's like a lot of like decent custom COs out there, and then there's a lot of custom COs that people come up with that are like just really bad. So you would have to like really do like a lot of like testing for these COs. Like I don't know, like the Meng's advanced verse or whatever it was, you know, and there was some like okay ideas in there for COs. But yeah, I mean there's lots of ROM hacks out there that kind of like expand on a lot of cool ideas, so I think it would be interesting, you know, if you if they popped out a few, but like I said, at the end of the day, it's not like not super needed or anything. Your HQ gets +1 move. Yeah. Oh, you want a victory march, my HQ? Well, I'm just gonna move it 1 square to the left, and yeah, good luck with that. It's like, get wrecked, nerd. You ain't getting my HQ. I'm gonna move my HQ onto the shoal, and then I'm gonna load my HQ into this lander. I'm gonna put it in the corner of the map. Good luck getting to it then. Yeah, that would be some neat stuff. Oh, we had to attack with the Soiled Abomination, folks. I don't know how I feel about it. The gunboat is a unit that will allow you to transport 1 infantry or mech And you could also fire one shot on a boat. Some kind of a sea units. And it does like decent damage. Doesn't do like crazy damage, but it'll do decent damage. So it's either a good opener or a good finisher, if you needed that. But mostly its main thing is just being able to ferry units around. That's pretty much it. Yeah, well, when it comes to like custom units, yeah, I mean, there's neat things, but I mean the gunboat's from Days of Ruin though, so it's not necessarily like a custom unit. It's just a unit that's kind of like imported from a different game. You saw a unit in that new Advance Wars like game. I like it, the snipe one. Which snipe one is that? And are you talking about what's that game called? Wait, what is that game called that just came out? I can't remember what it was called. Wargroove? No, not Wargroove. Warside? Was it Warside? Yeah, Warside. Yeah, I heard lots of mixed things about it. I heard that apparently, like, Warside has gotten, like, some updates. So, you know, apparently they've gotten a little bit better. Apparently it was very, very messed up at launch. But, no, they've been doing better, I guess. I haven't played it. I don't really know if I have a lot of intention to play it or not. I mean, if I'm going to play another game, I do want to play... Wargroove at some point. And I want to play Wargroove because Marco Maps wants me to play Wargroove. And he was very nice. And I want to make sure that I actually do get to it at some point. So that's why I want to do that. Plus the game does seem kind of cool, so I wouldn't mind trying it. But it's just like, I gotta actually like buy the game. That's the problem. So whenever I get around to having money, that's when I will play Wargroove. Maybe there'll be like a sale on the week or around Christmas or something. That would be cool. Oh, you're not gonna get away forever there, Mr. Artillery. I'm gonna get you. Yeah. Well, if I played them, I would probably play like 1 and then 2. Alas, the sea is a cruel mistress. I'd better skedaddle. See ya. Even Grit would be impressed with this battleship's cannon. Summer, why do you keep bringing them up? Because I'm pretty sure I figured it all out. You're not upset Griff left Orange Star. You're upset he left you before you could even talk to him. Oh, I think she figured it out, folks. And training yourself to be like him, you miss him, I bet. If he sees you now, why, I bet he'd come back to see you. Hey, why don't we go to Blue Moon for our vacation? After this conflict. I would like that. Thanks, Summer. Sad yeehaw noises indeed.
Mission
Yeehaw. So sad. So sad. Well, we got another S rank. Cool. Very cool. We're very slow. She's gonna be a handful, folks. She's gonna be a handful. Ocean Waves complete. This clown girl's got no skills. She's got no skills for taking her out, no problem. All right, folks, we're going to do one more mission. And that'll be it. One more mission for the day. And it's an air battle. And there's a new plane in town. Oh, a new plane. Interesting. Interesting. A new plane. What kind of new planes are we dealing with here? Fortune! Your blunder has cost a pretty penny. Come on. Why so serious? Ah, she said the Joker thing. You remember Sturm's orders? I'm aware. But the plan doesn't call for them to push back this early. Hey, relax. There's still 3 countries after us. Or after all. Ah. What does Sturm see in you? Hey, didn't you have enemies to fight against? At least the lab in the area is nice and easy to get to. Fine. I'll take my troops there right away. Poor Wagner. He'll get reassigned for sure. So do we play John Advance Wars or flippin' Super Base Surge? I mean, the answer is obviously Super Base Surge. Yeah, we're playing Surge. I don't even care. Surge. It's all about Surge. He's so powerful. So flippin' powerful, Surge. Oh my god. Clean sweep. Yeah, that's what we're going to be having today, folks. Not Guile time. Giga Chad. Whoa, that looks like a pretty big copter squad. Yeah, it does. Looks like this opponent is more serious. Our enemies don't get along, maybe. Based on your interactions with Summer, neither do we. I can't help it. She's cute. And never wants to think so. You think every girl is cute, John? They're all beautiful somehow. That's how I see it. Not like the enemy... not like the enemy that's mobilizing while we talk, right? Yeah. Yeah, better fight this one out first. Okay, cool. Alright, so the new plane unit is the Duster. Duster is from Advance Wars Days of Ruin as well. It's like a fighter, but weaker. And it can also shoot ground units. But doesn't really do a whole lot of damage. Well, it doesn't do a lot of damage against vehicles, but can do decent damage against infantry, I guess. But that's what we got. We got a Duster, folks. What's that? I've never seen this plane before. Nell wanted to field test a new plane. That has no name yet. But it's inexpensive and good against less defensive units. Yeah, I think it's like 13k in Days of Ruin, maybe 15, something like that. But it's very inexpensive, you know. Doesn't really cost you too much, but you know, you could buy a Duster or you could buy a classy medium tank for 12,000 funds. You could do that. I guess it just depends on whatever you need at the time. Well, it's meant to sweep up the enemy, copters, such, or so I was thinking, okay, so we can attack copters. Sweep, you say? In that case, let's call it the Duster. Duster, come on, John Advance Wars. That's completely... what were you gonna call it? The Fighter Bee? Interceptor? Tomcat? Yeah, that poor engineer. Like, what the heck? Fine, Duster, whatever. Tomcat is way cooler, though. I mean, what would we call the Duster? If it wasn't called the Duster, what would it be called? Fan plane. That's what it is. It's fan plane. Spinny plane. Blade plane. The Tickler. It's something. It's something, alright. Anyways, is there a lab on this mission? I don't think there's a lab here. Is there a lab? No, there is a lab. It's over here. Alright, cool. So. Are we fighting Wagner again? Okay, so we have to make sure that we don't clump our units up this time. And take massive damage like last time. That was Zoom tube. All right, we got the zoom tubes, folks. We are set. We're set in zoom tube. We're in zoom tube territory now. God. I don't know if any folks at home have ever played these ROM hacks on a keyboard before. But like, holy moly. I hate it. Hate it so much. You like the keyboard? Eh, I don't. I would much rather play with a controller. Mostly for my wrists, because like, holy moly. It's non-stop, carpal tunnel all day. It's the worst, absolute worst. All right, folks. You want a D-pad user? Or IOV stick? D-pad. Traditionalist. That's right. That is true, folks. If you're not flossing regularly, you are going to eventually get gingivitis. It might not happen right away, but it will happen eventually. So make sure that you do take care of your teeth. Also, in addition to that, if you don't take care of your teeth, eventually that can lead to a bunch of other health issues. So yeah, make sure that you take care of your teeth. It's way more important than you could ever imagine. Yeah, it can lead to brain infections. Like if you got bad teeth and you start forgetting things, it's a pretty good sign that you should probably go to the dentist. All right, folks. He's attacking. He's coming in hot. Let's go, Duster. What? Wait. Oh, both of these options kind of suck. Okay. Wait, nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We attack there. And then, oh, we use the power. No, wait, do we use the power? No, we don't use the power yet. Do 57 to that. Attack this. Wait, how much damage did we do? 12. Do we use the power? I think maybe we use the power. I'm gonna use the power. Okay, that's enough damage. 85% damage. Oh my lord. Insanity. Insane amounts of damage. This is what it's all about. Your friends' moms love it when you floss their teeth. Well, I mean, at least you're being helpful to them. I mean, if they can't floss their teeth themselves, they gotta have somebody to do it. And I mean, if their kid's not gonna do it, well, maybe their kid's best friend is gonna do it. I don't know. You know, some people might think it's weird, but, you know, you gotta help people out. You gotta help people out, even if it's flossing their teeth for them. Take payments, do as you're told. It's the way to be. Alright, folks. We are sweeping this match up. Here we go. I don't even know why I'm bothering going for this when I could just probably go for the HQ. And, like, not even worry about it. Dang, we could do 6% damage over here? Insanity. Protect myself. Ah! Cats do hate having their teeth brushed. I used to try to brush my cat's teeth back in the day. And like it was a struggle. It was not easy, man. But unfortunately, that cat is not around anymore. He was a good cat. He was a good cat. But he would never let me brush his teeth. Is this safe? I think that's safe. Yeah. Oh, this is also safe. We're getting places. Aw, I'm sorry, folks. Sorry to hear that your animals have passed away. It's very unfortunate. I actually just recently put my dog down like a week and a half ago as well. Very sad, very unfortunate. I had a little pug. He was about 14 years old. And we unfortunately had to put him down the other week. That was very sad. Yeah, it was pretty sad. But no, I didn't kill my cat. He was just old. Old and senile. An old senile cat. He was a pretty cool dude, though. Oh yeah, he was like insanely old for a pug. It was kind of wild. We actually thought that he was gonna go like the year prior, but yeah, he held on for like another year. It was wild. Did not expect it. Well, Duster is out of fuel. Like, what's going on here? I'm gonna sacrifice him. 69% damage. Well worth it. I need to get my transport copter out of here. He's got to get out of here, man. He's like in the trickiest of spots. Got the classiest unit in Advance Wars by Web breathing down my neck over here. 60% damage. Alright. He showed up in your shed. You know what? When I lived in the house that I grew up in, we had a cat. I know, right? But he just kind of, or she just kind of showed up one day too. She was like, we have no idea where she came from. She just kind of showed up one day and we just ended up keeping her. But she was a nice cat. Her name was Casey. We named her Casey, short for Killer Cat, because she used to hide under the couch in the chair. And she just constantly attack your feet. But she was a pretty cool cat. Just wild and always wanting to attack you. But she was nice. She was a good kitty. Okay. So, my dusters are running out of fuel. Oh yeah, I have a battlecopter. I should, like, use it for something. That's safe, right? I think that was safe. Yeah, that's safe. Okay. Your aunt had an African gray that showed up in their backyard one day. Yeah, it's funny how these cats just show up and just decide to domesticate themselves. It's like, hello, this is where I live now. It's like, okay, well, I guess you're just my cat now. My most recent cat was, I don't even know what kind of a cat he was actually. Some kind of a tabby mix of sorts. But he was a cool cat. But I got him with my ex-girlfriend convinced me to get the cat, because I had a cat of my own. His name was Cheeseburger, actually. That's what his name was. I thought of the name myself. She didn't want me to name it Cheeseburger because she thought it was stupid, but everybody I ever met thought that Cheeseburger was the coolest name for a cat. Yeah, I know. It was like the best name. Best name ever. 10 out of 10 would name a cat that again. But she thought it was a stupid name. And then everybody we talked to was like, oh, what's the cat's name? I'm like, the cat's name's Cheeseburger. And they were like, oh, that's like the best name I've ever heard of in my entire life. And I'm like, I know. But he was a good cat. And then she wanted me to get another cat. And we got this other cat named Oscar. And he was just a super grumpy cat. Because he was like a rescue cat that we got from... I'm just going to sacrifice this guy. I don't care. Got him from some old lady that passed away. Yeah, it was an ex. Yeah, it's like some old lady passed away. And the cat needed a home. And she was like, oh my god, we need to like take this cat in. Oh yeah, well that definitely had something to do with it. Badmouth and the cat's name was not in my good books, I guess. But yeah, that's another story. But that's okay. Yeah, Cheeseburger was cool. He actually did try to steal cheeseburgers before too. It was one of his like funny games. But that's aside from the point. His name was Cheeseburger before he started stealing cheeseburgers. Get lost, you can't compare it to my power. Yeah, he was cool. I remember I would come home every single day and that silly little cat would be waiting on the stairway with his silly little face. But unfortunately, she ended up taking Cheeseburger, and then Cheeseburger ended up living on a farm somewhere. Very unfortunate. Unfortunate end to Cheeseburger. He's probably still alive, actually. If he was still alive now, he would probably be... Oh, how old would he be? He would be 13. He would be 13 years old, I think, at this point. But he was cool. He was a cool cat. Alright, and that turn, day 12. And it looks like we'll be wrapping this up on day 13, folks. Day 13 will be the last day. And we're going to end it by capture because we don't want to attack with the Sword Abomination. Another loss! Ah, this is not good. They're going to find the base now. Ooh, the base. What if that clown isn't going to take this operation seriously? I'll leave her to suffer defeat as she seems to wish. See if I care.
Mission complete.
Got a victory, folks. Got a victory. 250 points, A rank. That's what it's all about. It's all about those A ranks. We don't need no S ranks up in here. If I could get a C rank on every single mission, that's what I would get. Did it. You see that? We did it. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, folks. All right. We have successfully completed one round of ROM hackage. So far, what do I think about this ROM hack? Well, it's pretty funny. There's a clown girl, and everybody likes clowns. And most people like girls. Some people don't like girls, but I like girls. Clown girls, they're pretty funny too. So it's all good. So far, ROM hack, pretty cool. I'm enjoying it. Surge, absolutely busted. Probably be playing Surge a lot. Clowns can be terrifying, but it's only if you let them scare you. If you don't let the clowns scare you, then they won't be terrified. See, that's the thing. If you don't let the clowns scare you, then they're not scary. That's what it's all about. Alrighty, folks. Well, thank you kindly for joining me on this wonderful... what day is it? Monday. This wonderful Monday evening for some good old-fashioned Advance Wars ROM hackage. I will try my best to pop in the realm of YouTube once a week and try to do this ROM hack until it is finished. Probably on Sundays, maybe on Saturdays. But it'll be one of those 2 days. But I will also get back to the regular content this week for I am able to speak again. And it should be good. Should be good. Although I am heavily medicated right now. So that's probably one of the reasons why I can speak so much. But I'll just make sure to heavily medicate myself again. And everything will be okay. So until next time, folks. Hopefully you all have a fantastic evening. And if you want to do some 2v2 tournaments, find yourself a partner. Join my Discord. Find Barry and be like, Barry! Barry! Where's Barry? And then he'll join. He'll join. Or he'll let you join. And then everything will be good. But yeah, it'll be fun. I'm already in the tournament. I was signed up immediately. I am teamed up with a wonderful person named GV and we are going to spam many medium tanks and yeet super hard, and it's going to be great. But tournament will probably start like next month at some point. I think we're going to do like a couple weeks of recruitment, and then we'll go from there. So it should be pretty cool. Should be pretty cool. We'll see how it goes. Xanax. No, I don't need Xanax. I just need Buckley's. Buckley's. Vicks Vapo Rub. Neocitrin. Water. That's about it. That's all you need. Then I need my daughter to stop getting sick. Holy moly. Like every single week when she comes back from daycare, she's sick. Would have been cool to have Team Cannon. Cannon Fodder, I'm pretty sure that we're actually never allowed to play a game against each other or team up with each other. I think that's one of the rules in like Advance Wars. It's never supposed to happen. Because then it would prove that we're not the same person. And we can't have that. We have to keep the illusion going for as long as we possibly can. That'll be good. Anyways, I gotta go to bed, folks. So enjoy yourselves. Make sure to floss your teeth before you go to bed. And yeah, take care. Sweet dreams. Good night, folks.